How's it going, everybody? Doing a Ghost energy drink, sour watermelon Moorheads review here today, and a little bit of a hard candy ramble. It's going to be more of a rant on my piece of shit laptop. This isn't gonna be a good video, but I wanted to get another video up. My laptop's camera is fucked, and even with my webcam, it doesn't work. There's something wrong with the hardware. I tried downloading additional apps for cameras. They suck. They barely work. I did everything. I did like 6 different things. I was doing stuff for hours today. It fixed the corrupt file. I did a scan for the thing, did everything, and that didn't do anything. I actually reset my computer. That didn't do anything. So it's a hardware problem. I did a few other things as well. Reinstall, uninstall crap, whatever. And I'm beyond pissed. I want to break that thing in half. I will continue to rant on that. This is my fiance's desktop I'm using. It is just starting to like heat up and make noise because it's an older one. The plus sides, that's pretty good. I don't know if I reviewed this before. I may have. I'm just getting used to using this here. I don't know. This is a very temporary fix. This is probably not going to sound well. It doesn't sound good when I do it over, but that's probably because the speakers aren't great on this thing. So I'm hoping when you guys watch it, at least sounds a little better. I'm going to have to pony up. There's a few options I'm going to think of. That's why I'm hoping this is a little bit of a temporary fix. I could probably use my phone as well. This is good though. You definitely get a good sour watermelon flavor out of this. It tastes like what a warhead would taste like. I like it though. It's got a nice taste. These Ghost ones might be my favorite ones. Brand. But yeah. This is pretty solid actually. I'll talk about my options in a minute here. This is a solid. I'd say it tastes like a sour watermelon Moorhead. Much like the Sour Patch Kids one, it's mimicking exactly what it's supposed to be. So that's nice. So if you like that kind of flavor, you're gonna like it. I gotta figure out something. But that's just a weird angle to have the camera on. I kind of need to turn more this way, but I'm just doing it. Alright, so my options here. I could bring this thing to a technician and they could probably fix it. I don't know how much it will cost. And if it even works, I have no idea. But I was thinking this. I'm like, you know what? I was pissed. Like, I was pissed. All day I'm fucking bitching, losing my shit. I was like, you know what I could do? I went on Best Buy and just threw on Best Buy. I'm like, I'm gonna look at some gaming laptops here. I'm like, do I pony up? I was looking at some ones on sale, some solid ones for sure, not $2,000, $3,000 ones. I could look at desktops too, I suppose, but like, I'm looking at I kind of prefer the laptop these days. I never used to, but past like 10 years, maybe not a little less than 10 years, like 7 or 8 years. I've been looking at maybe I've enjoyed the laptop more, so I might was looking at, if any of you guys have gaming laptops, I'm not talking super high-end ones. Like, I'm not dropping. In reality, I don't want to drop $1,000. I was looking at these ones. There's an HP Omen one that looked. The specs were solid. The graphics card was high-end. 16 gigabytes of RAM or whatever the fuck, which is high-end. It's high. It's not the best. Although I think that's the highest you can get. Maybe it wasn't that. It was the solid-state drive was 512, which I think is high. And the processor, I think, was not high-end, but it was high. I think it was 900 for this one. I'm not saying I'd get it, but there's some deals coming up on Black Friday or whatever. The usual bullshit they do around this time of year. And, you know, I'm just ready. This computer's starting to struggle, I guess. I don't know, it's making noise. So I'm hoping... I'm like, should I do that? Should I just say fuck it? Maybe get a solid freaking gaming laptop. Say fuck it to the PS5 or the Xbox at this point for now. I mean, anything that Xbox was going to put out exclusive is going to come anyway. And I know the new Ratchet & Clank is on, or if the part is on Steam. So I was looking at the specs. These computers, these laptops I was looking at could handle this stuff fine. I'm not one to want to spend that kind of money. I think I spent $6 on that fucking thing. That lasted 2 years before the camera took a shit. And like I said, I could get it fixed. Hopefully. I don't know how much. That would be a couple $100, I'm sure. They might not fix it, and then I'm still stuck paying some money. I don't know what you would pay. But part of me is just like, you know what? Fuck it. Maybe it's an opportunity to say, fuck this. Get a serious gaming laptop. Not the end-all, be-all, like I said, but one that can handle the newer stuff coming out. And that's, I guess, more powerful than a freaking PS5 or an Xbox. I would do more research. That's why I said this would be a temporary fix. Maybe use my phone as well. And just to just get something back. You know what? Still use that thing for whatever. But you know, it's funny too because I was talking with ASMR with Bex, and I was like, yeah, you know, I'm looking about maybe in the new year upgrading some equipment, and I was like, maybe a new laptop, and then all of a sudden this thing's like, you know, we're not gonna work. Great. Really annoying. Honestly, I'm gonna give this guy an 8. This is good. It tastes like what it is. Sour watermelon warhead. That's literally all I can say. If you like that flavor, you're gonna like this drink. But part of me is like, you know what? Do it. And the problem is I don't like dropping that kind of money. Like I said, I dropped 6 on that. Looking back now, I could have just dropped another 2 or 3 and got a heavier thing then, but I need to do some research from dropping that kind of money. But like I said, I do that, and I'm becoming a PC gamer for a bit. I'm not, you know. That's not to say maybe down the line I get the PS5. So the plus is it probably could handle the Xbox Series X stuff. I mean, as you know, I know these PCs, they start to, you know, 6 months later they're not useless, but you know, with a year or two they're struggling. You're not. I just think you're not going to be getting like the high-end performance out of the games that are coming out. They'll still look great, I would assume, but not to the. You always see the people who have the serious PCs, how you put it the ultra settings, and it just blows the consoles out of the water. We'll see. But I need to do that. I need to see, and I also need to see how this comes out. If you guys tell me it sounds alright, I can at least be like, okay, temporary fix, use it for a little bit. There's not going to be any. Maybe I could do a roleplay here. I don't know. I got to get used to this setup if it works. I don't know how it's going to sound because when I play it back, I do a little 20-second preview for myself. I don't know if it's because the speakers on this are not good, so that's why I'm not getting it. I'm going to upload them all. Shit, I can't do that. I was going to say I was going to I guess I could upload the video, keep it private, and then maybe be able to watch it myself on the laptop. See if it sounds any better. I'm so pissed though, man. What are you gonna do? And I'm not like technical with that shit, but I'm looking stuff up and I'm okay. I'm going into the command prompt top. I'm in the restore health, scan health, and it's telling me, oh, corrupted file's been repaired. I'm like, okay, that doesn't do it. I did the reinstall, uninstall the file. The app doesn't do it. I'm doing privacy settings, not doing anything. Firewall shit, not doing anything. Like I said, I downloaded a few other apps and they were terrible. Free apps. I'm not paying for one. And I wasn't able to access my settings on the webcam and shit. And it was still struggling, like it wasn't doing what it was supposed to do. But that's what I want to kind of see. If take that kind of plunge, and if I do take that plunge and say, okay, I'm gonna get a gaming PC, do I go a little nuts? Do I maybe push it? I would never push it past like 11 or 1200. I just no. All right, I have the money to do that if I wanted to, but it's you're cutting a chunk out, and I don't want to do that. Of course, you get anything PC related, and it's like, problem, you know. Just frustrating. I'll turn this off in a minute because this thing, and the problem is with this, if that noise is picking up, it's going to be annoying. It renders the, cancels out the Blue Yeti. You know, I'm just going to turn this off now, guys. 8 on the go sour watermelon. Warhead's flavor. It's good, solid. If you like this flavor Warhead, you're going to like the drink because it's exactly that. But in drink form. And more of a hard candy, me bitching and rambling about. Let me know if you have gaming laptops that are solid. And your opinion on things or whatever. But yeah, thanks for checking this disaster out. Oh, this computer is slow. I'm trying to move this thing over to the... This is rough. Oh, there we go. Okay. Thanks for checking this out, and have a good day.